Hi, welcome to the newest episode of the Empty Tomb Addiction Recovery Forum. Have any of you heard the idea that the best things in life take the most work?
And a lot of times when it takes a lot of work, it means you're working for something that's good. And again, it's so true that the best things in life do take work. Now, we have this picture here that actually you may be familiar with. It's actually our logo for the Empty Tomb Addiction Recovery Forum. And what's so wonderful about it is it actually depicts what we were aiming at. And Evan has a friend.
Yeah, my friend Rachel was the one who drew this.
And when we asked her, she was kind enough to actually do this for us after we gave her the concept. Now, she didn't just draw this in one take. It took work. And she would give us some rough drafts, and we do it, and approve it, and do this. The end result, again, is this beautiful picture. If you ever get a chance, to really look at the website, you can see how detailed it is. It actually depicts the Empty Tomb Addiction Recovery Forum. And in that, all good things take work. And one of the things that was worked on diligently was a list of resources that we want to share with you. And Evan can explain how we got that list.
The context behind this list here, can't really see it very well, but the context behind it is actually my job. At work, one of my responsibilities is to run what's called a seeking safety group. And the function of this group is to help people who are transitioning from residential substance abuse treatment back into the community. So the whole group is aimed towards giving people resources, helping people learn skills to maintain sobriety outside of the structure of a residential treatment program. And so something I did as a facilitator of that group was putting together a list of resources. On this list, there's some hotlines, some websites, and some of them are fairly well known, others are more obscure. Like, for example, the AA hotline and NA hotline are part of that. But there's also more localized, more discrete resources there as well. And so it's fairly diverse, it's rather comprehensive, but it's all geared towards helping people find a variety of avenues of support.
And it has a lot of resources on it, virtually for everything you need. Now, it's great to have a list and all, but it doesn't do you any good if it's just sitting there on your counter. So I did my work too. He compiled the list. I did my work and started calling some of these places. And this is where it can get really frustrating when you're making calls because you always expect what you're expecting. One of them is being put on hold. Or the old recording, your call's important to us. Or Spanish, para inglés, prime uno, dos, or whatever they're telling you. And it's frustrating, but makes you want to hang up. But the fact is, you're calling in the first place because you want something good. And even though it's frustrating, ICE was still able to get through to people. And these people were able to share with me some wonderful new ways of addiction recovery. And that's our whole purpose, to share these new ways and additional ways in addition to what's out there as well known. So we want to share this with you. So we invite you to email us and ask for this list, and we will give it to you. And what was the website?
So the email address is etarf22@gmail.com, and you can find that in the description. So if any of you are interested in getting this resource, getting this list of resources, please send us an email, and we'd happily send that to you. And with that in mind, I want to share a quote with you. It's actually a quote that I compiled through different 12-step programs, and it kind of captures everything that we've been talking about in terms of reaching out for support and utilizing the resources that are available. So I'm going to go ahead and share that. It says, "Many of us tried to get out of our addictions through sheer willpower alone. Sooner or later, we found that our faith in ourselves did not enable us to overcome our addictions fully. We needed to turn outwards and reach out to others for support. Whether that support came from friends, counselors, or faith communities, we were able to find the strength to recover.
And I love it because it talks about that it does take work. But what's the end result? We were able to find the strength for recovery. So it proves work will come out and result with a great thing. So we thank you so much for seeing us and visiting us again. We will see you next time. And again, the best things in life aren't just free, but the best things in life are worth it, worth the work. Like this picture, it took a lot of work, but the end result was exactly what we were looking for. So thank you so much, and we'll see you again next time.